And he's developed more contact throughout his time here, as well as right on cue sends that one into the left center field gap. Chialoy at third, and they're waving him home as that one is bobbled. Chialoy will score easily. Heza into third. 2 batters, 1 run for Illinois.
Cal Heza is a big part of what makes this offense go. His emergence in the top of this order has really made this lineup something to fear. There, 2 strikes, takes it into the gap, gets a runner home from first.
Almost a signature for Heza. Again, he's developed that contact slowly but surely in his 4 years at Illinois, more and more. He'd always been a gap hitter, and that was as signature of an at-bat as you'll get from him. Now Cam Janik. Illinois' again, not really a drop-off, but Janik still Illinois' hottest hitter by far. Has been on one absolute long tear this entire season. 10-game hitting streak currently to boot.
I'm sure J.P. Gauthier out there in center field is probably kicking himself for misplaying that ball. Probably, Heza probably a double there. Gets that extra base when the ball gets past Gauthier.
Yeah, now a mere ground out or sac fly makes this a 2-0 game in favor of Illinois. Still nobody out either.
Opportunity for a guy who doesn't strike out to get a runner home from third with less than 2 outs. If you're Illinois, you're feeling pretty good right now.
He has not struck out in over 10 games. It's incredible. Only 5 on the season. Lowest chase rate on the team. That one appeared to go off his bat right there, and that will even up the count. He's a little slow in the meantime.
One of the lowest chase rates in the country. I mean, coming into the series, second toughest to strike out. 5 strikeouts on the year. You're talking about 125 official ABs. Tack onto that 15 walks and 4 hit by pitches that don't even count in that number. I mean, 150 ABs or thereabouts and 5 strikeouts. That's pretty incredible.
And part of that inability to retire Janik throughout the season is his great ability to stay with off-speed pitches, follow them, and then attack late in the pitch. Now 2-2, he will attack here and foul it back.
Northern playing the infield back, so if you're Janik with 2 strikes, just get this ball in play, and the runner, that'll equal a run.
Again, nowhere where you can take your foot off the gas in this Illinois lineup. You have Drake Westcott, Ryan Moorman, 4 and 6, both co-leading the team in home runs, and then you have a very scrappy hitter in Vitas Valencias finishing that. There you saw Janik sit and then attack, keeping it alive at 2-2. Westcott on deck for Illinois. Again, Cal Heza at third. It was a double to the left center gap that scored Chialoy. The bobble from J.P. Gauthier allowed Heza to grab 90 more feet. 2-2 once again. And Janik will keep it alive once again.
This is where if you're Brower, you just need that put away pitch. He's thrown a pretty good slider down and out of the zone, got Janik to chase it, but he was able to foul it off to stay alive.
Right.
And then he's gone with the upstairs fastball, but he's able to get to that too.
Outside this time, and that will make the count full once again. And Brower too, that fastball drifts away from righties, so you consider that here, but then you remember you have Cam Janik at the plate, and he can stay with those drifters, with those late moving pitches. So match on match, if you will, 3-2. And Janik holds off, runners at the corners, and still nobody out for Illinois.
This is where, if you look at yesterday, we talk about the doubles, we talk about the homers, we talked about the opposite field approach, but another thing Illinois did really well was only 3 strikeouts up and down the lineup all game, took 6 walks. So it was literally the whole plate approach that's working, and I thought that at bat right there by Cam Janik is just an example of how this lineup is seeing the ball.
Drake Westcott now the cleanup hitter, 9 home runs on the season. First pitch fires into right for a base hit. Heza will drift in easily, another bobble, but Janik will stay at second. Still nobody out. And the hit parade continues for Illinois.
If you were wondering if this lineup would cool off a little bit after yesterday, the early results are in, and the answer is no. 19 for 34 yesterday as a team. 2 for 2 with 2 walks through 4 batters today.
Vitas Valencius fires on the first pitch, and that will become a souvenir. Valencius batting .295 on the season, 4 home runs and 22 driven in, and a hitter that, again, likes to attack low and can send pitches easily opposite field. So Colin Summerhill, be aware in right. That one high, and now 1-1.
Valencius, one of the 2 hitters who didn't have a multi-hit game yesterday, but he drew 2 walks, so he was on base 3 times. That coming off a 3-hit game on Tuesday against Illinois State. He's seeing it well, too.
Thought about it right there and was successfully able to hold off. Hitters count after hitters count here for Illinois. And again, really everybody on this hot streak for the Illini has been able to hit with power, and they've been able to play with the signature restraint, plate discipline, and small ball that has defined this Dan Hartleb-led program. Everybody doing both to the maximum ability. Right here, Valencia showing the ladder, and it's 3-1. Janik on second, Westcott on first. Again, the Huskies and Adam Brower have still yet to retire a batter. That might end now, as drifting towards his dugout is the first baseman, Mason Kelly, 1 down.